What's up, guys? So, today I'm going to speak on the problem with no other land and the problem with Basel Adra. Now, Basel Adra has a long history of Zionist normalization. He works for 972 magazine. He's collaborated with Rachel Shore and with Yuval Abraham. So by default, that makes him a Zionist normalizer and Zionist collaborator. And that's a big problem. It's a big problem that he made a movie with two Zionist settlers. These two people literally occupy stolen Palestinian land. If you reside on stolen Palestinian land, you are occupying stolen Palestinian land. So why are all these pro-Palestine groups in the US, in Ireland, Australia, Norway, Italy, why are they promoting this film? Is it because the Western left is liberal Zionist? Is it? So check it out. I'm 15% Palestinian. 15.47% to be specific. And that's obviously in addition to the fact that I'm 20.63% Iraqi. I have family roots in Baghdad. I have some family roots in Kirkuk. And I just learned about this, but I got some family roots in Ankawa, which is next to Erbil. It's about 8 miles northwest of downtown Erbil. Or maybe it's 8 kilometers. I will check on that, and I will get back to you if a necessary correction is needed to be made, whether it's miles or kilometers. But that being said, I'm a quarter Iraqi. I'm an 1/8 Palestinian about, right? My mom's Palestinian. My dad's part Iraqi. So what are we doing? Why are Palestinian filmmakers, documentary makers, documentarians collaborating with Zionist settlers? And this also brings up a point to something that happened locally, right? You got Anchorage for Palestine. And you got the fact that they are collaborating with the Native movement. Now, the Native movement in Anchorage and Fairbanks is attached at the hip to the NDN Collective. Princess Desiree Johnson, the former Obama appointee, is on the board of the board of directors of both the Native movement in Alaska. She's based out of Fairbanks, and the NDN Collective. And you got Ini Bagai, who is also based out of Fairbanks. I believe she's Diné originally. And she's on the board of directors for the NDN Collective and for the Native movement. Do you understand how much of a problem that is? Especially because both the Native movement and the NDN Collective are Zionist organizations. They're funded by the Tides Foundation. And then the NDN Collective takes money. Not only do they take money from Zionist Jeff Bezos, but guess what, guys? They also take money from the Zionist Baffer-Young Fund and Westpac. You know, the same people who fund JVP and If Not Now. The same people who receive funding from the Foundation for Middle East Peace. You know, the DC think tank that's run by Lara Friedman. Do you guys not see that as a problem? So why is Mace Azam and Anchorage for Palestine collaborating with the Native movement when the Native movement is funded by Zionists? And this brings me to something else. The Anchorage for Palestine group, they just started collaborating with JVP, and I had to tell them to quit doing that. Right? I had to tell them to quit doing that. And I provided my receipts of JVP's Zionist normalization. And then also, what's that book? That whatever Zionist book written by Rosalind Pacheski, where she normalizes all these Zionist settlers and all these think tankers. They did a book club reading of that. They did a book club reading of that. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? So, Anchorage for Palestine, they're officially Zionist collaborators. They're officially Zionist normalizers. They're officially NGO grifters. And it's a sad reality. It's a sad fact. So, yeah. But they're no different than Basel Adra or Hamdan Bilal, who is the other Palestinian who worked on Northern Land. So, yeah.